Good morning! Today we're gonna look at one of the mainstays of the Bulletproof diet, which is Bulletproof Coffee. We got all the ingredients here and I'm gonna get some hot water to get it all started because this little drink will make it much easier to stay in fasting. And one of the most important ingredients, of course, is hot water. And not just any hot water, but we got, of course, filtered water here in our glass water heater. And the special thing about this is we have a temperature selection scale here. So I can choose to heat this water to only 90 degrees because that will make the best tasting coffee. Once we have our hot water at almost boiling 90 degrees Celsius, it's time to actually make the coffee. So we have our Bulletproof original coffee grounds here. You know, some people say you can just use any coffee grounds. I don't agree, because I think the fact that they are testing for 30 different mold toxins in here is pretty important, especially for PKD, because we do tend to have a little problem with detox, and you just don't want to be detoxing any mold toxins here. So better safe than sorry. 90 degrees hot water. This is a double wall French press, but you can use any French press. And the important thing with the French press is that it has a metal filter. And that means you keep all the good coffee oils in there. So now put the timer to 4 minutes and use the rest of the water to preheat the blender. Of course, this is also a glass blender. Pretty important that you don't have any plastics here. Also inside, the base plate is metal, it's not plastic. So, our clock has run out. So now you want to press the plunger real slow. This is now for 2 cups. Empty the water out of the preheated blender. We can just pour it back. So this is for 2 people, 2 cups, and that's why I use about 30 grams of butter. If you're not pre-measuring like I did, you use this little scale. And for the second ingredient, we have our bottle of MCT oil. I use a brand from Germany. It's in a glass bottle. It's dark green. That's very important so you don't oxidize the MCT oil. And it's about 70% caprylic acid, or also C8, 70% C8, so that means 70% of it's gonna be biologically active and convert into ketones. You can also use pure C8, but these ones are more economical. So we use about 25 grams per person. In this case, we get about 50 grams total. So you got your butter, you got your coffee, and you got your MCT oil, and all that's left is blending. Pour it real slow, it's very hot. So this is a good blender, it's pretty fast, and it's all glass and steel. We put it on the highest setting for 30 seconds. All right, so you see it's all been pretty emulsified. And that's the key with Bulletproof Coffee. So the reason we do this is, for one, it's pretty easy to not eat if you have this for breakfast, because you have a lot of calories and it's tasty and it's fast. But one of the most important things about the coffee is that it's clean. It has MCT oil, which helps your body produce ketones. The coffee itself actually doubles your ketone amount in your bloodstream. And also the fats that have now emulsified in here into little tiny droplets called micelles. They surround water particles or water molecules and make the water more bioavailable to your cells. It's a pretty new science. It's founded by Dr. Gerald Pollack, or he discovered it, and it's basically called the 4th phase of water. It's fun stuff, and it helps to assimilate the water into your cells, gives you more ketones, and it helps you to fast for a longer period of time. As you may know, the recommendation is to fast at least for 16 hours. Cheers!